So it's canning day. Woohoo! My first try at water bath canning, so wish me luck. I've watched a lot of videos, so hopefully I know what I'm doing. It does seem pretty simple to me, but I'll show you what I'm going to start with, and that is I got some pickling cucumbers. So we're going to start doing the pickles first, and I'll make the brine for that. And then I want to pickle, I think, the green beans next, and just make a couple of small jars of that. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. These are actually green chilies. My husband is going to roast them today, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, let's get started on some water bath canning today, and I'll just take you along as I go through this process. But first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my pickles. They did come from the farmer's market, so they will probably have a lot of dirt on them. I'm gonna put them in this big bowl and put a splash of vinegar, white vinegar, in there to help clean them. And then we'll get started on those. So we'll give them a couple minutes to soak, and then I'll rinse them, and then we'll slice them and get them into the jars. I am gonna sanitize my jars, so I have to get my canning pot ready to go for that, so stay tuned. All right, I got my jar sanitizing in here with my lids and bands, and the next step is I'm gonna go ahead and do my brine, so that's ready to go. It takes about 10 minutes to sanitize your jars. Alright guys, I'm getting my ingredients ready for the canning part of it, or putting them in the jar. So I got some onions here, some jalapenos, some dried Thai chilies for Dawn's, and some garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my pickles in spears. I'll probably make a variety of both. You're supposed to take that off. Like do the pickle chips also, but I like the spears as well. So we're gonna do those. Just kind of getting some ready to go for my first jar. So excited. Getting those little ends cut off where the stem is. Cool. That should fill up a quart size pretty good. Sounds like my jars are finally boiling for the sanitation part of it. When these are curved, it's really hard to get a good straight cut. Here. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I got my sterilized jar here. I'm going to put a few onions in, like so. Dawn wanted some Thai chili, so I'm going to put a few of those in, probably around that. Well, let's do a couple more. He likes it spicy. Dawn likes his pickle spicy. Okay, we've got 3 sprigs of dill. Put that in. I'm going to put some mustard seed in. And then 2 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to do also a couple jalapenos. Why the heck not? And what else did he want? He wanted, was that it? Oh, some red pepper flakes maybe. That's gonna be some spicy pickles. Just like a teaspoon of that. And then I'm gonna pour my brine in. Oh, and you also need a teaspoon of pickling salt. You leave about a ½ inch headway. Some people leave about an inch. So I'm going to do that, probably ½ inch. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so just do like hand tight. Put your band on and your lid on. But before we do that, you take, I got this handy dandy little sponge in my kit, so you want to just kind of rub that over the top and dry the top so your band sticks. Cool. All right, guys, so that one should be ready for the water bath. I'm gonna leave it here so that I can get a lot more of them ready. All right, guys, almost got my 5th jar done. And then I'm gonna put them in the water bath. I'm just gonna snip the ends off these green beans because I'm gonna pickle some green beans. I thought I'd do a little veggie mix, so I got some carrots as well from our garden. So let's get through this one, and then I will show you the water bath. so far my experience has been pretty positive. I will definitely be canning more things in the future. It's actually kind of fun. So I will have to think of some more recipes to do. I know somebody just canned some peach salsa, so maybe I'll do something like that. And she's got a recipe over on her channel, and that is Tiffany at Our Small Town Life. Canning too, I noticed, is one of those things you kind of have to not be in a hurry. Just go with the flow, enjoy it, and everything will turn out wonderful. So I think it can be therapeutic as well. I think I'm gonna make these spicy. I found a good recipe online, and I will share that in the description box for you. We did grow green beans in our garden, but the birds got to them. I was kind of bummed because we had a pretty good crop of those, and those darn birds, those blackbirds, got them. I'll have to think of something to keep them away. Probably won't worry about it this year. I noticed they are trying to grow back, but yeah, little farts. So we got these from the farmer's market because I thought, well, I guess I can still just get them at the farmer's market. But it would have been nice to have our own in here. If you're a canning person, you enjoy it, and wanted to share any comments on maybe a good recipe that you've kind of stumbled upon, yeah, share that in the comments and let us know what it is. Always looking for good recipes to try out. If you hadn't noticed, we changed our name to Dawn and Sherry's Foodie channel because it was just, people were asking what our channel was, and it was just hard for people to find, and there was a lot of D+C or D.C or so anyways, we changed it to Dawn and Sherry's Foodie channel. If you're wondering, we just wanted to make it easier for people to find us. When we went to the farmer's market, one of the vendors asked us what our channel was, and yeah, she couldn't find it, so I thought, well, I'm gonna go in and just try to make it easier for people to find. So we did. Alright, I'm just about ready. I'm just gonna do some of these carrots, put those in there. I'm gonna do a little bit of this radish, which came from our garden. I'm gonna do some more jalapeno and this big clove of garlic in there. There we go. And all of these Thai chilies will go in. Well, maybe not all. We'll do about half of that. Okay, I'm ready to fill another jar. Let me actually get a few more jalapenos cut up. Cool. So that little mix along with some onions. Yum! I've been putting my jars sideways until I can get them standing upright. I just kind of figured out that that was very helpful. So at least till we can get a few in there. Cool. I might have to go out to my garden or my patio garden. I have some, see, I have some more dill out there. So let me, let me go grab some of that real quick. Let's put a couple more cloves of garlic in there. Okay. Lots of flavor never hurt anyone. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all these jalapenos in, and that radish, and oh yeah, that's gonna be good stuff. Okay, let me go grab my dill. I'll be right back. All right, I got my dill in. All right, so let's go ahead and put our spices in, which is pickling spice. I'm going to do a little bit of red pepper flake. Teaspoon of pickling salt. And I already got my jalapenos in there. So let's do our brine. Oh, do we want a few onions? Yeah, let's do a few onions. Right on top. Ooh, that one got a little full. I'm going to take some out. Supposed to leave that little bit of headway on the top. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I've got my water almost to boiling. So once that happens, I'll put the jars in and we will water bath can. Alrighty, so there's my first 5 jars I've ever done. Very proud of myself. Now let's just hope they seal. So you boil these for 15 minutes and then take them out, put them on a towel on your counter, and just let them cool down. ready. I got my 5 cans done. I'm gonna let them cool and hopefully they'll seal.